Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com/schedule.
If you can't make it to Lisbon this vegan New Year, try this vegan recipe at home. This crispy sweet snack is bound to have your guests looking forward to your next invite. Vegan New Year Special from Portugal, Part 1 of 2, Vegan Churros. Stay with us to find out more.
Vegan, worthy being.
Feliz Ano Novo Vegano. I've just greeted you in Portuguese, and this means Happy Vegan New Year. I am Talia. The easygoing and hardworking Portuguese people embrace veganism and praise you for upholding the rights of animal people through your noble and compassionate vegan lifestyle. May you have a bountiful year ahead under God's protection. Welcome to our show, Vegan New Year Special from Portugal, Part 1 of 2, Vegan Churros. Portugal is in southwestern Europe on the Iberian Peninsula. It is the first country in the world to have passed a law in 2017 that obligates all public institutions, including government offices, hospitals, schools, etc., to offer at least one vegan option on their eatery menus. This law has made vegan options more readily available and encouraged restaurants to respond positively to this wise decision, with travelers delighted in the growing number of vegan options. As we usher in the Vegan New Year, we are pleased to share this recipe with you and show you how you can make your crispy and sweet Portuguese vegan churros. Churro is a sweet snack made from fried dough found in Spanish, Latin American, and Filipino cuisines. Each country or region has a variation of its churros, which are called by different names, use different ingredients, and have different flavors and shapes. While churros are eaten for breakfast, they are also enjoyed throughout the day as a snack. In Portugal, churros are sold from fast food vans at festivals, major events, and big social gatherings. Let's start by making vegan churros dough. To make this, pour 300 milliliters of water into a pot on the stove. Add 2 teaspoons of vegan sugar, a pinch of salt, and 1 tablespoon of deodorized virgin coconut oil. Then turn on the stove to medium-low heat and stir the contents. Once the sugar water comes to a boil, turn off the stove and remove the pot. Here we have prepared a bowl containing 160 grams of sifted bread flour mixed with 1 teaspoon of aluminum-free baking powder. We will now pour these dry ingredients into the pot of sugar water we just boiled. Mix the flour thoroughly until it is well incorporated and forms a smooth dough. The dough is ready when it comes off the sides of the pot, leaving it clean. Set the dough aside. Once the dough has cooled, transfer it into a piping bag. As we welcome the Vegan New Year 2023, we squeeze the piping bag to form the numbers 2, 0, 2, and 3 onto a plate. We use the star nozzle with an opening of about 2 centimeters in diameter, which is a suitable bite size. The dough in our recipe may seem thick, but it holds shape easily and tastes great after deep frying. When it is this thick, you just need to apply more pressure when squeezing. The next step is to squeeze out the dough into long strips of about 15 centimeters. If you do not have piping bags and nozzles, you can make these churros by rolling the dough with the palm of your hand and molding them to whatever shape you like. Our churros are in the shape of numbers and long strips, and they are now ready for deep frying.
Vegan side effect. Sleep too well now? You won't exchange it.
Valued viewers, we will pause for a moment to pray for a vegan world and world peace. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. We will be right back. Welcome back to our show, Vegan New Year Special from Portugal, Part 1 of 2, Vegan Churros. Let's continue with the next steps for this recipe. We will now deep fry the vegan churros we prepared earlier. We use high heat to heat the oil in a deep pan. We recommend using vegetable oil with a high smoke point that exceeds 190 degrees Celsius or 375 degrees Fahrenheit, such as soybean oil, rice bran oil, or sunflower oil, to avoid overheating, smoke, and oxidization, which is harmful to the body. We test the temperature by dropping a small piece of the dough into the oil, and if the dough sizzles and floats to the surface, it means the oil is ready. Gently lift the churro sticks and carefully place them in the hot oil, one by one, to avoid splatter, which can result in burns. Use a pair of tongs to separate and prevent them from sticking together. Turn the churro sticks so that they are evenly fried on all sides. When the churros turn golden brown, they are ready. Remove them from the hot oil and place them onto a slotted tray or sieve to drain away any excess oil. Next, we will continue to fry the number-shaped churros. Carefully lift each one and gently place it into the hot oil. Be careful not to let them fall apart or lose their shape. While frying, pay close attention to the temperature of the oil, ensuring they do not become too hot and overheat. Take the churros out once they turn golden brown and crispy. Now our deep-fried vegan churros are waiting to be coated. We will prepare 4 types of coatings and a sauce. They are cinnamon sugar powder coating, sugar powder coating, lemon sugar frosting, and chocolate sauce. Cinnamon is popular in Portugal, so we will start with the cinnamon sugar powder coating by combining 55 grams of sugar powder and 10 grams of cinnamon powder on a plate. Mix well and then roll the freshly fried churros in the mixture. It's best to do this when the churros are still warm so that the sugar powder will melt. and the cinnamon and sugar can stick to the churros. Sprinkle more of the sweet cinnamon powder to coat each of the vegan churros completely. Then place these cinnamon-coated churros onto a serving plate. In celebration of Vegan New Year 2023, we will decorate the number-shaped vegan churros by coating them with sugar powder. Place some vegan sugar powder into a sieve and then gently tap the sieve so the sugar powder falls onto the churros like snowflakes. You can be creative and make it interesting by using colored sugar powder instead of white ones. Next is the sweet and sour lemon frosting, which is popular among children and adults. Pour half a teaspoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice into 20 grams of vegan sugar powder. Stir well to form a thick frosting. Then sprinkle with some freshly grated lemon zest according to your preference. Then you apply it to the churros to your liking. A churro treat is not complete without its chocolate sauce. Place a pot on the stove and pour in 110 grams of soy milk and 12 grams of vegetable oil. Then add 120 grams of vegan dark chocolate chips. Turn on the stove to low heat and gently stir all ingredients until the chocolate chips melt, creating a velvety and rich vegan chocolate sauce. Turn off the heat. When the churros have cooled slightly, dip them into this delicious sauce and top them with your favorite freshly chopped nuts. You can also vary this recipe by using apple pie spice and sugar, pumpkin spice and sugar, or any other coatings of your choice. As for the sauce, you can add caramel syrup and strawberry sauce for a range of options. Our vegan Portuguese churros with different coatings, frostings, and chocolate sauce are now ready. Enjoy your churros while they are freshly fried and still warm.
Ingredients. For all ingredients, please use organic versions if available. For the vegan churros dough, the ingredients are 300 milliliters of water, 2 teaspoons of vegan sugar, a pinch of salt, 1 tablespoon of deodorized virgin coconut oil, 160 grams of bread flour, 1 teaspoon of aluminum-free baking powder. For the cinnamon sugar powder, the ingredients are 55 grams of vegan sugar powder, 10 grams of ground cinnamon. For the lemon frosting, the ingredients are half teaspoon of lemon juice, 20 grams of vegan sugar powder, a pinch of fresh lemon zest, optional. For the vegan chocolate sauce, the ingredients are 120 grams of vegan dark chocolate, 110 grams of soya milk, 12 grams of vegetable oil.
Cherished viewers, thank you for spending time with us on this Vegan New Year's Day. We hope this Portuguese churro recipe adds to your collection of vegan treats that you can cook for your guests during this holiday season or any time of the year. Don't forget to join us again next Sunday for part 2 of our Vegan New Year special from Portugal, when we will be baking some vegan custard tarts. Up next is Selflessness and Humility, part 6 of 12, on Between Master and Disciples, right after Noteworthy News. May the new year bring you inner peace and abundant blessings from the divine. God bless.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach. For free international vegan recipes and for language availability, please visit suprememastertv.com/VEG and suprememastertv.com/schedule.